What's going on, guys? Sin for the win here. We are back with our franchise mode as the Winnipeg Jets. And we're here at the trade deadline, 37, 20, and 6. Good enough for first in the division, only by 2 points. But I feel like we are underperforming here in many, many ways. And there's a lot of holes right there that, that I think could be filled by better people. So here's the thing. Getting a top 2 defenseman would be really big for us. Like, really big for us. I know someone said trade Shattenkirk. I can't trade him while he's injured. I mean, I think you can, but there's really... No, I'm not gonna. Because, yeah. I think Werenski is looking like the best kind of option for this. Going back the other way, it's probably going to be Byfield. I don't know. He looks like he has upside, but when he's been in, a position to do something, he just hasn't, really. So, I don't know. I'd rather keep Hurdle at that contract that he's on for a few more years than try to, force in Byfield or something, or wait for Wong to get up there. We also have, Gotch. There's tons of options that we have. Also, someone said to trade Landeskog to free up cap space. I don't know if that's a good idea, because he currently has 59 points in 63 games played. He's a power forward. He's what makes that first line get the +3 chemistry. I don't think that's a good idea either. If I were to trade anyone on that left wing side, probably Kyle Connor. I think Vesalainen's going to be able to do what he does, maybe even better down the road. So yeah, Byfield's really looking like the odd man out in many ways here. Which sucks, but at the same time, kind of is what it is. I mean, what else am I going to do with the guy? He doesn't produce, he doesn't defend. Yeah, it's only his, second year in the NHL, but I don't know, man. We got to give something up to get something in return. We might lose Niku to free agency. That's another thing, or we probably will, because if I play him down, in the top 6, I mean, I can't really get him back for a top 6 price by any means. He wants cash. There's really not going to be much we can do about that. We're going to have to move on from either him or Morrissey, and I kind of want to keep Morrissey because of that chemistry thing. Especially if we look to Barry, and if we're thinking Tessier is eventually going to jump into that top spot. Morrissey and Barry on the second pairing. They're going to be like a +3. So, yeah. I kind of leaning more towards hanging on to them. I'll keep Niku on probably throughout this year. I think he'll be a help for us through the playoffs. I don't really see a way to keep him beyond that, It sucks, but there's not really a way to keep him, especially if we pick up someone like Werenski for Byfield, which I think we should do. Because center-wise, we obviously still have Scheifele. He's now 29. Yeah, he's getting up there. We still have Hurdle. These two guys still in their prime to replace him, towards the end. We still got Wong. Gotch could hop in the middle in the future if he needs to. Left wing side, still got Connor Vesalainen to, replace Landeskog. We'll take a look at our prospect pool, and I'll just kind of show you guys what I mean. I think we really have enough to be able to lose one of these top-tier prospects. As much as it sucks, I mean, for the return of a top 2 defenseman who we could use for quite a long time, it's a good thing. I mean, yeah, Gotch. If we're looking at all the young guys, still got Gotch, still have Wong. Obviously, Vesalainen. Still have some of these top 6 type dudes as well. Some low elites, Ferraro, 68-18, guys like that. I mean, we don't have a huge surplus, but of young talent coming up, but we don't necessarily need it on the forward end when you still have Scheifele for at least 5 more years, probably more than that, unless he, for some reason, doesn't want to come back, in which case, yeah, giving away Byfield here would suck, but at the same time, again, like I said, we have Gotch, you could play wing. Line A is still super young. Still have Vesalainen and Ehlers, Connor, all these guys, either in their prime or below their prime. It's not really going to present a problem for us quite yet. So, in that case, Byfield is the guy to get moved out. And on the defensive end, I don't know, maybe I can move Lambos here instead since I am picking back up that top 4 guy. And it looks like Lease is at least going to be a decent top 4. Maybe we move Lambos instead of Byfield to give Byfield a bit more opportunity. I mean, that is another possibility. Yeah, I mean, it could work, but... I'm actually maybe even leaning towards that. Because again, this Lease guy, he's going to break into the NHL next year. He can be in that top 6. Niku's going to be likely gone. That's the only reason I'm considering trading Niku is because he'll be gone next year, but I kind of want him for this year, I think it would go a long way to have him playing in that top 6. God, it just really sucks. We got to choose between him and Morrissey, but Morrissey is objectively the way better option. Niku's kind of more in between. Morrissey's more locked into that top 4 role. Chemistry-wise, it makes sense. He's signed long-term. Maybe a bit more than we want him to be signed for as an 85, but it's kind of something we'll have to deal with, something we can maybe move down the road, which is one reason I don't want to trade Lambos, is because, to replace Morrissey in some way. There's no guarantee Lease will be that guy, or Lambos will be that guy, right? So you're kind of hedging your bets with 2 of them there. Nonetheless, it's just a tough decision all the way around because we got to give up something. We don't have any, nice elite goaltending prospects. We might be able to chuck in a pick. Maybe we delve into our pick pool and start giving those up, which we'll see what happens. But let's just take a gander there at the Werenski possibility. Because we know what he is. He's 88 on that price. 3 years left, so we have 2 more years on this very good deal under $6 million. Obviously, he'll want more after that, but we'll deal with that when we get there. It's just a really good deal for a top 2 guy, and we know what we're getting with that value. So if we were to throw Lambos in there instead of Byfield, we need something extra. We might need something extra anyway with Byfield in there. But, yeah, they do want Byfield, which is nice. They don't want defensemen. That's okay. We don't need to give any of them up. Yeah, it's honestly, like I said, Byfield looks like the guy to move here. Just objectively, all things considered. Doesn't make sense to trade Landeskog. I know, we can free up cap space, but we don't really need to right now. We don't need to free up that cap space. We're not in trouble yet. Byfield is the only one. If we have Gotch in 3 years, well, look, Landeskog comes off at the same time. We already have Vesalainen extended. Scheifele extension, that might be a bit tricky, but I think we could still be okay at that point. And there's other guys we could have move out. But I mean, we're in pretty good shape. Hurdle's on a really good deal for a second line center, and I mean he's done great since he's been here. I really have no complaints. I mean, 56 points, he's almost point per game as a 2C. And chemistry wise, it's fitting in really well. So yeah, I think it's got to be Byfield. The only other option is, as I said, Lambos plus another asset. While in it, argument's sake, it might be smart to move him now because the value's probably higher than it's ever going to be. But on the flip side, we don't know if Lease is, in fact, going to jump up to be a true top 4. I mean, he looks like he's on pace right now. But I've seen cases where guys grow super quickly at first and then they drop off. Or they grow super slow at first and then they grow faster at the end. So it's a tough call. It's a catch-22 either way. Either way, we're losing a pretty big piece. And that's the way it's got to go. We're getting a top 2 defenseman back. So what's the piece we can afford to lose slightly more? And I think it's got to be Byfield. Because Lambos is too important combined with Lease. Because, as I said, we might need to ship off that Morrissey contract at some point. And by that point, you'd want either Lambos Or at least to be, you know, better. That's tough. I'm not going to lie. And we're going to likely lose Niku to free agency. Like, we're going to, like, and that's another reason you kind of don't want to trade Lambo. Like, we're going to lose Niku to free agency. Plain and simple. It's just going to happen. And Shattenkirk is likely not going to be back this year. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Shattenkirk money's coming off the books next year, contract-wise. So we're pretty much fine in that regard to hold on to Landeskog. Not going to get Shattenkirk back. We're hoping Tessier is going to be the guy. Basically, our windows right now, when we think about it, this is a big year for us. So I really think Byfield's got to be the guy. So I'm throwing him in there. We got to give something up to get something back. So we're going to throw that in there. Let's try to take back some kind of a fourth liner here as well. Which is a bit tricky. Very tricky. Yep, very, very tricky. I would like... Okay, well, it might have to be a guy with a bit more value. Andrew Shaw, not extended. Not bad. Really not bad. Discipline's pretty poor, but... Says he doesn't fit into any lines. It's gonna be hard... Like, I don't know what's up with our, like, fourth line strategies, but apparently they're garbage. Mesnikov, Brown, all these guys got multiple years left. Heinen's not bad. Neither's Janmark. Price is a bit up there. And their player types are interesting. Heinen honestly wouldn't be bad. It's just that value is a bit much. If anything, I'd go for Shaw here. A bit more toughness and grit for the playoff run on that fourth line. So I'll throw in Andrew Shaw. We'd be over... Oh, yeah, we'd be over cap, yeah. Well, it says we would. It doesn't reflect that, but it says we'd be over cap. So, okay. Maybe we have to call someone up internally to do that then. Why is it saying we'd be over cap? That's interesting. Maybe because of the injury right now that we have to Shattenkirk? But he's not on, like, long... I don't know. They don't have long-term injury. I don't know. Well, that might be a bit interesting. I could try to get him to retain on Shaw. It is only 1 year. But I don't know if that really helps us. Very weird. Why is it saying we're over cap? Okay, it's league approved at that point, but I'm kind of worried that it's going to do that glitch thing where I can't move a guy up or down. Maybe there's someone in the AHL I can... No, not really. Can't really afford to give anything back. Let's see what they say to this with Shaw, with the retention. And grabbing Werenski here. There's no way I'm going to get him to retain on Werenski. That's just not happening. Don't even bother. And again, there's not really a huge need for that to happen anyway. Let's see what they say to that. They're saying it's woefully insufficient. Which means we have to throw in an extra piece anyway. Which makes sense since they don't want to give up Werenski. We were going to have to do this likely with anyone. So probably one of these low elite dudes. So 50 at 19, we'll throw this or pick guy in there as an extra. Bit of a prospect for him. Let's see what they say to that. Woefully insufficient still. So they really don't want to give up Werenski. Even if I put Lambos in there, it would cost even more. We need the top two guy on that left side. And Werenski is going to be that guy for definitely another bunch of years. So, yeah, I'll overpay. I will overpay. Might have to get a pick in there as well. I don't know how many more of these type prospect dudes I could throw in there, really. I mean, I could throw this guy in there as well. That's two different defensive prospects I'm giving up. But it makes sense to give them up in this regard. Okay, it's not woefully insufficient anymore, but they're still wanting a bit back in return. Alright, well. Again, I want to keep Niku for this year, but I might actually have to give him up. I could also, you know what? I could give up Heinola instead of Niku. Use Niku, then I'll lose him, but then I'll also not have Heinola, which is not the end of the world because Lease will come up. Morrissey will be there. We'll still have Werenski. I wanted Heinola because he could become some, but at this point, I was only holding on him to be a top 6 guy. Maybe that doesn't really make sense anymore. Maybe we should capitalize on his value. They don't want him, but I mean, maybe it makes sense. That actually might make sense to trade Heinola here. I mean, that's more value. It's a good chunk of value. He's not well built, but he's not poorly built, but he's not that well built either. He's not, chemistry's not horrible for our system, but it's not great either. Oh, that's, yeah. That's AHL chemistries anyway. But we did get Heinola onto that incredible extension, which is why you don't want to move him. Yeah, because that extension's ridiculously good. Ah, damn, man. This is a tough decision. Very, very tough decision here. Oh, somehow that Monroe guy got taken out. I'll have to likely give up a pick. If we're going to be going all in this year, I guess it makes sense to give up the first from this year. That's a lot. That's a lot going back. I'm going to take out that guy for now and see what they say to this. Not sufficient at all. Even with the other guy in there, they really, really don't want to give up Werenski. And it makes sense, to be honest. It really does. Too far off, dude. I don't know. I don't know. We're giving a Byfield, couple so-so prospects, but also a first. So it's like Byfield and a first for Werenski and Shaw right now. Like, these guys are question marks whether they develop. They're just extra value for now. God damn. Alright, what? Do they want anything that I can afford to give up? Let's just see what they want. Yeah, top 6 prospect. Low top 4D. Could throw that guy in there that they want. He's not really much of anything. That's a bunch of dudes for him. I don't know, man. I really don't know. You could just see, like, we're giving up a lot here. That's a lot. I don't know, man. Like, can I even get this guy? Like, the value, yeah, it's everything's right. They just really do not want to give up Werenski. Which, again, as I said, makes sense. He's super solid. He's a big part of their defensive core. I'm trying to really make it worth their while here. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know if I can make this work. All right, well, we had one other option, and that was Bowen Byram, who's a more younger type guy. But we might have to go for that. If it's not working with Werenski, I'm gonna try this, and if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. Throw Byfield in as well. Another power forward for him. Bowers is not an elite. He's a top 6. This, yeah. Well, they do have a lot of centers, but probably only going to keys Bowers or one of the other ones. They're probably playing some on the wing because they're not dumb. They do, and it says they want Byfield as well. So, if this doesn't work, I can get this guy to an extension on my own. There's just no telling how much it's going to be. Werenski, we kind of knew what we were getting into. This is a big question. But we'll see. We'll see what they say. We'll do the same kind of thing. We'll throw in. We'll go slowly, though. We don't know exactly. Maybe they want some of these guys? No, they don't. Where's the... There we go. It's Monroe and... Oh, it's Orpik, yeah. Let's throw an Orpik first. This won't be enough, but I'm just going to take it slowly. Oh yeah, and I still need a need like a fourth line dude of some sort. Walmark. New. Gardner, Burakovsky, career. Oof. They don't have a lot of good stuff here. Comfort's not bad, but that contract's terrible for us. Steen isn't too bad. Says he fits on no lines. Price tag should be a bit lower. Oh, we won't have to retain, actually, because we're not taking back Werenski's contract. So we won't have to retain. That's nice. We can grab back Steen. Or make them retain him, is what I meant. Okay, so they're not saying woefully insufficient. So we're at least a step ahead of where we were at with the Columbus. So that's one silver lining. We might have to... This might be a lower price. So a couple more prospect dudes. Not sufficient. I'm still willing to throw in the first. Let's see if I have to do that initially. Let's try to throw in that Viking stud guy. I'm still willing to give up this guy. Oh, they don't want him. Okay, maybe less willing then. I'll give up the first above him. Or... Yeah, top 6 of the first. No, I think we're still okay, because yeah. You know, let's still throw in that Viking stat guy. What am I doing? Went too far. It has less value, but that's okay. Might be the same sort of deal here. Again, this is better, though, if I'm able to get all this. I'll still throw in that first. It gets us kind of... We're not going to be able to draft heavy this next year, but if we're going to go all in, that's okay. Like, that's what you're going to have to do. Byram is, like... I mean... He's still way up there. All right, if this is the max I'm giving, and it's quite a lot still. It makes more sense for Byron because he's younger with more, you know, potential upside. But this is still a lot, and Steen is the play on that fourth line. Some veteran presence. If this doesn't go through, we're walking away. All right, they accepted it. That's a lot, but we did get a lot back. And that's just what it's going to have to take. You consider Byfield away from his trade value. Don't look at his trade value. Consider what Byfield's done. Broke into the NHL, played third line. Didn't really succeed this year. He's been even worse. Not looking great at all. Demoted to the fourth line. Like, he's still got upside. He still could have a great career, but we have less of a need for him here than we do for, like, a top 2 defenseman, in my opinion. Especially on that left-hand side. Because we just don't have that. Niku's not getting there. Whatever the god damn it, what was his name? I don't know. He had a name. Niku Heinola, there we go. I was gonna say Heinen, but it's obviously not it. Alright, so unfilled. Steen subs right in there. Boom. So Steen, Lowry, Gotch now is a fourth line. All two-way forwards. That should help shore up our stuff defensively a bit. And what we're going to do here, I guess Heinola is going to be the guy to get scratched, or we can keep him in there and scratch. Let's keep him in there for now, I guess. Niku down. Wait, Dahlstrom's subbed in for someone. Who's he subbed in for? Hold on. Where else is he playing? That'll answer my question. Playing 4-man power play. So yeah, he's actually subbed in for Shattenkirk, by the looks of it. I think so. All right, let me do some switches here then. So scratch him. All right. I'm just trying to figure this out in my head. If I do Heinola in his place, he's the new depth guy. Let me just shift everyone down and I'll kind of figure it out in a bit. There we go. Byram. Yeah, I figured that what his chemistry would look like, pretty similar to what a lot of people's are, besides Barry and, you know, Morrissey. Obviously, they got better ones. It's going to be kind of rough if Byram and Tessier... Alright, they still don't have a minus. But yeah, coaching-wise, it'll be an issue in the future. We can cross that bridge when we get to it. I'm not married to this coach by any means, so we got that going for us. Alright, and when we get Shattenkirk back, he goes back in for an Heinola. And Tessier. Barry, that kind of stuff. He's not coming back till March 30th. Which is basically the tail end of the season. Which is maybe not ideal for the power play. I'll do some more switches when we get there. But for now, put Byram in. Ooh. Unfortunate. Can I get +3 again in any way? Doesn't look like it. Alright, well, we'll deal with that. That's okay. 4-man I'm not concerned about. Byram in here, I do want... Yeah. That looks good. I'm just doing a quick check on everything here. Yeah, Heinola's playing twice. Because we did the double switch there. Byram in there. That's fine. I'll do Byram in here as well. Alright. So there we go. And now, this is what our defensive core looks like, well, without Shattenkirk. Once we get Shattenkirk towards the tail end, ready for the playoffs, I mean, we're going to have... It's going to be stacked. We'll have Barry Morrissey getting that +3, Byram, Shattenkirk, and Niku Tessier. I mean, it's going to look good. It really is going to look good here. And I'm curious if I should change Byram to a DFD. That's what I had him in the past. And look, that's how he plays, really. Look at him. Like, that's really how he plays, is as a DFD. So I'm probably kind of tempted to do that for him right now. Again, and that'll actually help out chemistry-wise in the future. I think I'm going to change him to a DFD, because that's kind of what I always do at some point, because he performs like that. Yeah, he's got high awareness. You know, I'll leave him now because he's on the power play and stuff, but keep that in mind for later. So I think that's going to be our big trade right there. We can try to gain back a pick or something, because we're pretty light on picks now. Again, we don't need them. Why'd I go to edit lines? We don't necessarily need picks, but always nice to have, obviously. Don't have a first anymore. We gave up probably more than I thought I would have to. But, again, long term, this is going to be good. We can give up some of these minor sort of guys. Top 9 guy. I could probably even give up that top 4. I don't know if he's going to be much. I can get a decent pick back for him, at least. Maybe, could I get a second? We don't have a second this year, either. I'd love to have some kind of second. I don't know if that'll be possible. Let's see. Chuck in a couple of these sort of guys. That's a kind of a second I wouldn't go for. That's still within... Ooh, even better here from... But they're a rebuilder, so likely not gonna... Oh, they do want to give up their second. Is that gonna be enough? Maybe. It's close. I'd love to get Arizona second. That's almost a guaranteed low elite for us in that range. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, I'm going to throw in a bit extra. I really want that second. Yeah. We're going to have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, but it's going to be worth it quality-wise. Backup. Hedman was a fringe starter, I believe. Yeah, we didn't get a starter or an elite. I know that. So I'll throw in a fringe starter. Ugh. I'll throw in a bunch until see if I can maybe get it. If it didn't go through with this, then I'm not getting it. Pretty much. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting it. All right, so not gonna get seconds. I could get a second. It's just not gonna be that good. They're hopeful. It's slightly less value. I just don't think it's gonna be enough still. Yeah, if I'm getting a second, it's not gonna be that great of a second. Well, there's one. Sharks want both of these guys. They don't want to give up their picks so much, though. They're the ones who have our second. Dude, look at that. They don't want to give up much. Can I get 2 picks? Maybe. Have to be later. I'm going to try to get as much back for these guys as I can. Alright, just a second. No. Alright, I'm not getting a second. Let's just swallow that pill now. Oh, you guys don't have a third. How dare you? If I'm getting a third, it's going to be from someone who's trash. Okay, apparently none of the trash teams have a third. Nice. Again? What is up with all you trash teams trading your thirds? Ah, and it's Pittsburgh. Oh, you know, Pittsburgh's makes sense, because, yeah, they were bad, too. I'm going to get something else, though. That's some bullcrap. It's only... of course, and they don't have anything else from this next year. Oh, you guys. I'm probably trying to get way too much back for these guys. That's what I do, though. What can I say? 5 from next year? Alright, just give me the 3, man. I don't care. Oh, I can't even get the 3. Sweeten the value just a touch, they say. Alright. Different person's 3. I'm not trying to throw in anything else. Since that 3 is worth quite a bit less, we can get a 7 in there. There we go. Alright. Moved those guys. Probably took longer than it needed to. But whatever. We got a couple 3s. We could package these 3s together if there's a 2 up there that we really want. That should be okay to do. And we did get an extra 7, just in case there's something towards the end there. Hope to get lucky on. It'd be 5-year ETA, but whatever. We still got some picks for this year. We're going for more quantity over quality. But that's alright. I don't think there's anything else that I would like to get rid of or need to get rid of. Nope. Everything else I'm holding on to. I could get rid of, you know, I could get rid of the backup or the fringe starter. We'll have to sign Wolski this next year. I'm probably not holding on to him. No, really no reason to, is there? Not really. Hedman, I don't have to trade yet. I could package both of them together for 4, maybe. Maybe another... Probably not another 3. No way I get another 3. Unless it's from a champion-type team. But yeah, I don't really need these 2 goalies. They're not going to want to give it that. It's not even their own 3. Why does no one have their own 3s? This is nuts. I've never seen so many 3s not existing. There we go. Carolina's 3. Maybe. Nah. Okay, let's go for some mid stuff. Probably not a 4 and a 5, but I'm seeing what I can get. Probably just a 4, but let's just see what they say. Probably not. Just a 4? Can't even get a 4. Cool. Was that guy a backup or something? Am I wrong? I think he was a fringe starter? I could be. Okay, 5 and another 7. That's okay. We could pretty much get exactly what we got back for those picks at the very least. So, yeah. Alright. So, stocked up on some later picks here. And that is, we'll do it here for the trade deadline. Quite a bit of activity for us, including a very massive trade. So we got everyone in there where they need to be. And we'll finish off the year. And Shattenkirk is coming back at the end of this next month, just before the playoff run. Coming back around here. So let's get up. Towards the end. Oh, wait, is Byfield still on the power play? It's a good question. Let me stop. Apparently our defense isn't too much better yet. It's not great. Come on now. And we just lost first place to the Blackhawks. Because I don't want Steen. No, okay, yeah, we put Wong on there. Yeah, that's right. All right. I was just making sure. I didn't want have, you know, Byfield's replacement in there. Steen is not really power play guy. Well, I mean, he could be, but nah. All right, let's go. Let's win some more games because we made our team much better. That's what we should do, is win a bunch of games. So let's go. Oh, apparently we can't beat Chicago. We were good defensively, we just couldn't. Oh, come on. May 20th, Kyle Connor is out. Jesus, man. Well, I mean, that's not the worst thing, because we do have Vesalainen. That is a silver. Oh my god, Steen's worse than I thought he was, apparently. Maybe not. Maybe he's going to grow up a bit or jump. I mean, it doesn't look like he is. What the fuck is he close to 76 with those kind of numbers? He does not look like a 76 player. I'm not wrong in that, am I? I mean, I don't know. He could be. Ugh. All right, Vesalainen jumps up. Gotch, I guess, jumps up. Onto the third line. Cop jumps in. Now I gotta... he's out for pretty much ever, so that's cool. Vesalainen, Wong, Gotch, I guess? Probably. Probably going with Gotch here. He's like the guy who's growing. He's the guy. He's not... yeah, he's actually kind of good, so let's throw him in there. Four-man. Yeah, I don't want him on the four-man. Let's throw like Hurdle or something in here. Again, I'm not super worried about the four-man power play or anything. We got Steen on the PK. Let's put Cop in there instead. Alright, let's win some games here. Okay, let's not score for 3 games straight. That's fine, too. Let's just go from being one of the better offensive teams to sucking. Yeah, that's cool. Why would we still be good? We're now in a wild card spot, by the way. Is this really what we're doing? Like, really? Shattenkirk's back. I don't really care because the team's been absolute garbage since the deadline, which doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't, but, you know. Why we make our team better, but, you know, shouldn't. Why would we actually be better? That's a silly notion. We got guys growing and becoming better as well. So, really, yeah, again, why would we be better? We only have guys being better. I think I'm going to go with that still. Good, he's still at top 6. That's so silly. Can we just agree that that's fucking stupid? How bad we've been? Since the deadline, not being able to score all of a sudden? Big yikes, man. Absolute dumb. Keeping Byram in. Holy hell, though. I'm a little worried. We have not been good since the deadline. At all. Oh, my God. We went from first in our division to 4th. We've secured a playoff spot at least, but that's a big yikes, man. Oh, fuck! Seriously? This is the... oh, my gosh. This is horrible. Okay, Steen's actually still decent, but what the hell do? We now have, we don't have anyone else we could, we're screwed. I have to call someone up. I mean, he does an MCL sprain. He's literally, we're missing, both these guys are out for extended periods of time. Both Kyle Connor and Roslovic. This is bullshit. Fuck, man. I gotta call someone up. What's the spot check guy like? Playmaker. Not amazing. But what... we do have Shore. Shore's probably the guy to call up. Yeah, most likely. Yep, calling up Shore. I'll send down... Can I send down Heinola? Is he waiver eligible? Ah, he has to clear waiver, so I'm not doing that. I'm not sending any of those guys down. Can I just... will it let me because we have injuries? It should. Yeah, it should let me. Good. We can call him up. That's... ugh. Wow. What a shitty situation. And Shore goes in. Okay, our lines are trash. We're losing games. We now have a minus on the fourth line. Roslovic was on the PK, but Shore is good enough for the PK. Manitoba's got some gaps. I'm best lining them. I'll have to fix the defense because they keep taking out my boy. What? Oh, they got him on the forward end? Yep. Because we're lacking forwards because we have to call people up. Fuck it. Can we win some games here at the end, please? Thanks. All right, there we go. Now we're looking better. What, we gonna get first back? Are we gonna get first in the division back at the very end? Maybe. We might have done that. At least we ended on a good note with all these friggin' injuries. But this is what's silly. Those 3 games in a row. Calling bullshit. How many? We got shut out 4 times in these last couple months after making that trade. Again, Byfield wasn't producing. He wasn't shutting down. We got an objectively better defenseman. Yet we still shit the bed because EA simulation. Good stuff. All right, well, hope for the best here, essentially. I mean, we still had a great year overall, but way too many regulation losses, in my opinion, but it is what it is. We made it. We're here. Playoffs are around the corner. We had our first line drop off from point per game. Not enough goals for, too many goals against. We went backwards after making our team better, as can so often happen for zero reason. We were 8-2 in the last 10 at least, so we got that going for us. But yeah, a little worried about the drop off in goal scoring. Little worried about that. Just slightly. Just slightly. I mean, at the end of it all, we really fell off. 6th in goals for, which isn't bad, but that's far cry from where we were. Goals against is just simply not good enough. Top 10 still-ish, but towards the middle of the pack. Power play percentage. 4th, so that's kind of good. Penalty kill. Top 10, I mean, we're up there, but we're not the elite of the elite, you know? Which is kind of worrisome, because this was kind of supposed to be our big all-in year here. Well, it's still kind of a thing. But the good news is, I mean, we still got Bowen Byram, which reminds me I need to try to extend him. I don't like this. Line A, Scheifele, all these guys dropping below a point per game. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of it. Like, they just stopped producing. They really did. And I guess it might be because Morrissey's not up there. And then missing Shattenkirk, they didn't have the, you know, the strongest of puck movers with them. And as I said, Bowen Byram, for some reason, never really produces. Always seems like he's more of a DFD guy. I mean, his plus-minus went up. It went up tremendously since being here. He had 19 games played. He had 8 points. Was a +6. I mean, he almost double his point output in way less time. So he produced decently. You know, his plus-minus was much better as well. So he worked out for us. You know, by no means did he suck. He's the same overall as Werenski with higher upside. Way better defense. Yeah, this guy's a DFD, man. There's really no other way around it, is there? He's just a complete DFD, even though he looks like he should be a good puck mover. He's not really the offensive threat. He definitely just feels like a DFD to me. All the time. Anyway. I didn't mean to exit everything. And point scoring wise, I mean, there's still a bit to be desired. Hurdle not hitting 70 points with the pace he was on is a bit of a letdown. Ehlers as well. Connor obviously missing time. That sucks. Vesalainen, he got some decent production. It's hard to say what he got between the third and then the second line, but well, he's going to get plenty of experience on the second line in the playoffs. Rozovic, oh god, like our injuries were just horrible. We had a stacked team, and then all of a sudden we're less stacked now because of injuries. But we're going to have to see if we can persevere and try to make it through. Sucks, but it is what it is. And how did... Not good enough. I mean, it's not bad. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. But we need a bit more from Hellebuck. If he's going to be an elite goaltender, we need him to be an elite goaltender. We need, a bit better. I say .91 minimum save percentage out of this guy. Goals against should be closer to 2.6, I would say. 2.74 with our team. I mean, I obviously have to give him a full year, but I think we're better than this. Francouz didn't do great as the back. Actually did pretty poorly as the backup. After last year doing pretty damn good, as I recall. Well, save percentage-wise, goals against-wise, he wasn't. And that led us to believe team defense was a bit of an issue. I don't know. Well, let's take a look around the league then. There we go. So we're still, still getting good point scoring here without the stuff on. So McDavid, McKinnon, Draisaitl, Point, Kucherov, all these guys above 100 points. That's where it's at. McDavid, though, top point scorer. Let's see who the goal scorer man was. Matthews with 53, above Kucherov and Sagan by just 1. Ovi down there with 43, man. Hang in there, bud. You gotta break Gretzky's record. You gotta do it. Assist leader. Braden Point with 74 assists, plus minus. We're gonna see the Lightning line up there. Oh yeah. Well, basically the Lightning top 6. There's Johnson as well. Yikes, the Lightning are pretty good, I think. Shooters. Shooter's gonna shoot. Kucherov shooting percentage was decent. Sagan's as well. What, does Matthews not shoot a bunch? Is this game serious? Okay, Matthews didn't even hit 200 shots. Clearly the deadliest sniper, though. Game winners. Braden Point, probably the most clutch here. 9 game winners out of 30 goals total. Power play goal leader would be Sagan with 19. Point totals on the power play. Strome with 33. So Chicago's got a strong power play. Bit of an issue for us because our penalty kill is not as strong as it has been in the past. Oops, that's points. Okay, well, apparently, Joe Pavelski anyway. That's no one's getting more goals than that, right? Yeah, 7 shorthanded goals, 8 total shorthanded points for Pavelski. 91 point season. Yeah, right, but all right, cool. I appreciate that game. This is his best year, a career year at age 38. Seems legit. Okay, now let's see about the defensive stuff here. Dubois, none. Okay, O'Reilly probably going to walk away with it. That's almost a 60 face-off percentage. We know he hits and blocks a lot. His ratio is far up there. A bit more giveaways than a lot of people. Only a +3, but I doubt anyone is going to be up there to take away from him. I'm just going to say no. You give the Selke to O'Reilly. Defensively, Hedman. Okay, that's one we haven't seen in a while. Hedman up there with 80 points, leading the way. Cale Makar was 74. Quinn Hughes down there was 63. So Makar's better than Hughes now. Let the debate rage on. Hedman should get the Norris hands down, though. Because, yeah, ridiculous. Yeah, less ice time than Makar, but still. More hits, similar block shots. Way better ratio for Hedman. So Hedman's the Norris winner. Hands down, in my opinion. On to goaltenders. That's 60. I didn't want to go to 60. We do 50 now. There we are. Okay, this could be close up here. Hart, Demko. Even Bishop. Maybe even have to throw Vasilevsky's name into the hat. That's a lot. That's a lot of guys up here. Oh, yeah. Might 3 or 4 way tie for sure, man. Look at Demko's game played. Look at Carter Hart, though, with 7 shutouts in 64 games played. That's so close for all these guys. Holy hell. Similar games played. Bishop actually faced less shots, but he was on a worse team. Or at least his record was worse. Wow. Vasilevsky, I mean, you can make the argument he was on a good team, but his save percentage is still comparable. Although he faced less shots, really, than Carter Hart. I mean, 4 more games played, and he only faced 20-something more shots. 26, something like that. So maybe not Vasilevsky. I'd say maybe Vasilevsky's on the block. His goals against is great. It's the best in the NHL. But he's also on a 120-something point team. Not as many shutouts either. If it's me deciding, I'm thinking Hart, Demko, Bishop as a tie. And you could even make an argument, but Demko played that many games, so it's understandable his goals against is a bit higher. 10 more games played, and he faced over 300 more shots than Hart, so that's still an average of over 30 shots faced per game. I think you gotta respect Demko and put him in here. He had 8 shutouts as well. Yeah, Hart, Demko, Bishop is my tie right there. But how can you discount the lowest goals against? You know, that's another thing. He might actually win himself, you know, the William M. Jennings or whatever. So maybe you have to throw Vasilevsky in there too. Even though he is on like the best team in the NHL, the goals against is still good. And his save percentage is still up there, only off by a couple points and only off by 1 point from Bishop. Anyway, on we go. That's going to be a tight debate there in the comments section. But Colson, Calder winner perhaps. 57 points, 30 goals score. And his potential's changed to medium elite. I did not make him medium elite. He was low elite. His potential's now medium elite. So there we go. Looks like third line time too with that many shots. I mean, it says he's on second line. He might be there now, but with that many, I mean, he should have had at least 300 shots, right? Because he's created and shit. Who knows? Anyway, pretty good for him. Any rookie goalies want to steal some of the thunder? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like any even games played will stack up. Nope. And Oettinger is the only kind of good. Well, actually, Spencer Knight. Wow, what a. Ooh, he's looking good. And the record too. Wow, Spencer Knight. Watch out for him. All right. So there we are. Let's do the fun stats now. Hits. McDavid had 182 hits. Barkov with only the man over. Yeah, Tom Wilson doesn't even have 200 hits. Yep, seems legit. Same Marchand. Yep, okay. Fights. Marchand didn't fight at all. Really? Tom Wilson only fought twice. What's going on here? Oh my God! The league has gone soft. Oh no. The league has gone soft. He did it. Don't worry, I swear you are at like often fighting or maybe not. I don't know. I'll check. The league's gone soft, ladies and gents. Bettman did it. Bettman did it. Oh no. All right. Done with that. Old man yells at clouds. Okay, boomer me. All right. We're taking on Chicago here. Let's see what they got for us. I mean, they had some pretty damn good players. I don't know if we'll have a good look at their lines and such. Okay, yeah, we actually have them almost fully scouted. We pretty much have them fully scouted. DeBrincat, Strome, Kane, scary first line, Taves, Doc, Nylander, good second line. Not the strongest of depths, but then again, neither do we because of all the freaking injuries we have. So their bottom six is still good. Ekholm says he's injured, but he's in the lineup, so maybe he's almost out of injury. They still got Beaudin and Pelech to jump in there, so they're not terrible defensively, but that's maybe a weak point for them, is their defense. Not exactly strong. They got Rinne and Subban. Neither of whom did great in the playoffs next year. Maybe that's our in. If we can score some goals, well, we're definitely gonna need to. First line, don't you dare suck again. Don't let me down when it matters most. Landeskog, Scheifele, Line, you guys gotta be good. I mean, we still got a decent third line. This is still a good third line, all things considered. And wait, why'd we lose? Didn't we have a +1? Why'd we lose +1? We had a +1 before. Didn't we? Even with these? Maybe not, because Lowry? Maybe not because Lowry. I don't know. I thought we still had. Oh, whatever. And then we got these pairings here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change Byram now to a DFD. Might actually give us more, whatchamacallit. Why am I saving? Go ahead and player, Sin. Come on now. Because I'm going to do that for him anyway, most likely. Oh, speaking of which, I actually want to try to extend him. But I'm changing him to DFD because I usually do that. He just performs and is built, in my opinion, more like a DFD. So I'm going to do that. And it actually would give us better chemistry with Shattenkirk and maybe Tessier in the future. Alright, speaking of which, let's do some extensions before I forget here, because that's actually important. Let's get this stuff kind of sorted as well as we can. Yeah, we can offer him an extension. Don't want a butt. Oh, hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. Okay, yep, 8 years. Sign him immediately. Oh, yeah. 6.275. We can get him for 8 years. Why am I going that way? Yep, that's well worth it. Well worth it. If he signs for that, yep, that's a steal. Steal of a deal there for Byram. Alright, anyone else that we needed to extend? Shattenkirk, no. Niku. Might be able to sign him now, but we're holding off on that because it's far from a guarantee. Actually, we could. But, I mean, why keep him around at this point? We don't really have a spot for him unless we want to keep him in the top 6, but we got, what's his name for that? So, yeah, Niku might just lose here. To free agency. He doesn't want an extension. How much does he want? He still wants a good chunk, doesn't he? Pretty much, yeah. Alright, so really that's the only one I need to do, huh? Shattenkirk's not coming back. Niku. Depth guys don't need to worry about. Alright. There it is. So, playoffs now. Playoffs. 75 locker room chemistry taking on the Chicago Blackhawks here. It was a very tight division. Look at, like, we were a very tight division. These guys are technically a wild card team. So it was a very tight division in the Central. And we're taking on Chicago here. Game 1. We have the home ice advantage. Can we beat these guys? Hopefully we should be able to solve it. They got Rene. I don't know. I'm a little worried that they're going to, like, for some reason stump us, but whatever. Game 1. Alright, Byram accepted the extension. We won in overtime. Yay, we can win in overtime. 3-2 victory. That's big. Up 1-0. Game 2. Come on now, Winnipeg. Do the thing. Yeah, 2 wins in overtime. Getting enough offense. Defensively, we're shutting them down good enough. And we now have a 2-0 series lead. But those 2 games could have gone either way. We got to be careful going into the United Center here for Game 3. Come on, Winnipeg. Step on the scoring gas. No. 6-3 loss. Not great. Not great, but we scored 3 goals, so it's still okay-ish, but need more. Game 4. Don't allow too many goals. Let's go. Game 4. 2-1 victory. There we go. Nice answer for winning those tight defensive battles. I would like just a blowout here to finish the series off, but whatever. Just get the win in any way possible here. Game 4. No, Game 5. Yeah, math. Math is hard. Game 5, a chance to enter the second round here. Come on home ice. Let's go. Yo, oh my God, a 1-0 victory. Hellebuck, pat yourself on the back, bud. Holy hell. Hellebuck was our star in that series, hands down. All these wins are Hellebuck. So, a little bit of a question mark when it comes to goal scoring. It makes sense with all of our injuries, but it's, again, still a little bit of a worry. You gotta kind of wonder. Come on, who are we facing in round 2? Colorado. Oh, Byram. This is the danger of trading within your division. Going up against, they're going up against Byram. We might have to face off with Byfield. Watch him completely tear our ass to pieces. He's pissed. He's going to be pissed. They won their series in 7, though. I mean, the fact we won in 5, it doesn't make our series sound super close. But what the hell's up in my first line? Why are you guys not scoring? Interesting. Let's see. They might still be scoring, but I'm a little worried with those numbers. Yeah, man, we didn't... Wow. Like... Wow. Just didn't score enough, plain and simple. Where are we? Yeah, dude, only 2.4 goals for. Goals against is great. 0 for 11 on the power play. 80% on the penalty kill. Not a huge fan. Not a huge fan of the goals for, that is for sure. Not good at all. And I think we're going to see some gaps here. First line's probably letting us down a bit. And a bit is an understatement. Oh my god. 2 points for line A. 1 point for Scheifele. 1 point for line, and their minuses. Big yikes, guys. First line. What the fuck? Step it the hell up. Tessier, Barrier scoring. Of course, oh man, that's not good. Not a huge fan of what's going on right now here, guys. Hellebuck basically won that series for us when you think about it. Hellebuck absolutely stole that series for us. So good defense, that's great, but where's the offense? We can't fix one thing and have something else fall off here. That's not ideal. So do I want to go pure shutdown? I don't know. It might be too early for that. I want this lines. They gotta do better, and they gotta do it on their own. Not getting any depth scoring really either. A little bit from the fourth line, so that's nice. But first line, you gotta step up here. First series wasn't good. Was not good. And Colorado is obviously going to be a bit of a harder team. So let's see what they got to offer us here. They got, okay, that Kessel, McKinnon, Rantanen. Pretty sexy first line. Looks like it drops off, though. And the lines probably aren't correct. Oh, they also got, oh, fuck, they got Blake Wheeler still, too. Oh, man. Donskoy, Jost, Burakovsky, Bowers, Kadri, Wheeler. These guys are all kind of top 9 guys who are interchangeable in a lot of ways. So they have a stacked first line, but they don't have much after that. So that's a good thing for us. Maybe. Girard might be injured. That Timmins guy might be injured. What? Oh, yeah, this is where scouting's just completely wrong. Yeah, because there's no Byfield. Yeah, it's just, okay, don't ignore it. They still got Byron. I freaked out. I'm like, oh my god, is he duplicated something? There's no way he could be duplicated. Alright, anyway. We got the home ice advantage once again. Just barely. We barely got ahead of them at the tail end. Like in the last game of the season, basically. Anyway, game 1. This is going to be a tough team. If we're able to shut down that top unit, though, we've got a real good shot here. Game 1. We got to score on the freaking power play, though. Let's go. Game 1. Can we score some goals here? Yes, we can. 6-3 victor. All right. Good. All right. So game 1 victory. Game 2. We've been perfect on home ice thus far. Can we continue that trend here in game 2? Winnipeg Jets 4-1 loss. No response there from Colorado. We're not able to put goals up, and we've allowed 3 goals in regulation in each game. Not exactly great, and that's probably an empty netter, that 4th goal. Maybe not. Who knows? Game 3 on the road now into the Pepsi Center. 5-2 loss. Not scoring enough, and they're scoring too much. Okay. Time. Nah, I got to switch it now. If I don't switch it now, I'll be kicking myself. And is our first line still just simply not producing? Yep. 2 points only. 3 points only minus. Line A has got 5 points, so that's at least decent. But holy hell, guys. I'm doing a wholesale switch right there. Doing that switch, more shutdown. Shattenkirk here. Why are we losing? And Hellebuck's numbers had really fallen off. Alright, we're doing that wholesale change thing, trying to get more production out of this guy, give him some favorable matchups or something. We'll see if this works out, but we're down 2-1 in this series. Had to change it. We're simply not scoring enough and we're allowing too many goals. So, yeah. All right, game 4. Let's go, Winnipeg. Oh, that's huge. But the game's already played, so let's just continue. 5-1 victory. There we are. That's nice. That's what we needed. That's much better. Okay. Now we got I gotta insert him back in the lineup. Who'd I have in for? Was it Kopp or Short? Was he the first injury or the second? No, first injury was Connor, right? Yeah, so it would have been Kopp is in there for him. I believe. Where I know on the no, actually Shore, because he was on top penalty kill. I think. Yeah, it's got to be Shore. So Rozovic back in. Lowry down. Rozovic up. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. I'm going to keep Gotch up here. Yeah, he's got 4 points. Not bad. There we go. So that's one problem taken care of. And Cop over Shore, that's for sure. Is Rozovic anywhere else? Do I want him power play or anything? I don't think so. Nah. He could go over Gotch, but nah. I'd rather keep Gotch on there. Okay, so keep this up. If you still only have 4 points. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with this line? Simply not producing. Well, it's an even series, 2 games apiece. So we got that going for us. That was a great defensive performance. Can we do the same here in Game 5? Pivotal Game 5. We need to take the series lead 3-2. Let's go, Winnipeg. This is a big game. Another I don't know what the problem is. Why our first line's not producing. We're not able to keep the freaking puck out of the net. Holy hell. Back up we go, because that doesn't seem to make much of a difference. It's not getting this line going whatsoever. You got like 1 point in that game. Fucking hell. Step up. First line. Captain Scheifele. Alternate line A. Step the hell up. God, we're missing Kyle Connor, aren't we? I don't know if Vesalainen is the greatest guy there for that line. He's only got 5 points. Jesus, yeah, this is not good. Shutdown seemed to be working. Now it's not so much. I don't know if I should switch this. Let's keep Barry up there just for more shutdown, I guess, as much as we can try to get. Yes, we're not in good shape though. This is pretty rough. Is there anything else I could do Not really. I can't really do much else shutdown wise. I shouldn't have to though. Our defensive core is out of this world. But it is what it is. All right. On the road here for Game 6. We need this win to force a Game 7. Oh, man. Come on, Winnipeg. Let's go. Step up, first line. There you go. Okay, most of the defense getting it done. I don't care. We won 2-0. We forced a Game 7. A chance for us to make it back to the conference finals here. Leaving the lines as they are. Let's go, Winnipeg. Time to nut up or shut up. Let's get off to a good early start. Come on. All right, not a whole lot of shots so far. Good defensive battle. Power play for Winnipeg, and Tomas Hertl from the tight angle scores on Philip Grubauer. A good start here for Winnipeg, but it's all it is. It's a start. Got to keep going here, and that's why Shane Bowers ties it up at 1 goal apiece. Patrick Laine comes right back. The first line actually does something. Holy hell. Good job, Patrick Laine from the slot. 2-1. 11 shots to 9 at the end of 1. Second period, keep it going. More goals. More goals. Uh-oh, power play for them. Good kill from our boys, but Burakovsky ties it up anyway. Tie game once again. Come on, Winnipeg, can we break that tie? Colorado creeping ahead in shots now. Increasing the gap. Come on, Winnipeg. Offense, get going. Get going here, boys. Let's go. At the end of 2, we are tied at 2 goals apiece. 20 shots to 18 in favor of Colorado. We need a huge third period. We need someone to step up and be a hero. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Power play for Colorado. We kill off the last bit of it. Power play for us. Can we capitalize? Yes, we can. Tyson Barrie. Oh, fuck off, Phil Kessel. Less than a minute later, he ties it up on their power play. They get another power play. Don't do this. Good, we kill it off. Oh, someone else. Someone else. It's a back and forth affair here. Roslovic comes back from injury. Gets a huge goal. 4-3. Come on. Come on. Shut him down, Winnipeg. Shut him down, Hellebuck. And the empty netter for Hertl. And that will do it. We advance on to the conference final. Oh, a back and forth game, but we're able to come away with it. Oh, thank God. Whew. That was much too close. Hertl. 2 goals. Wong with 3 assists. Good job, Roslovic with a goal. Yeah, we're getting scoring from all our depth, which is good because our first line has yet to show up, really. Which is a bit unfortunate and a bit weird. But whatever, we advanced. We got the job done. And we're taking on the Sharks here in the conference. Really? Okay. Taking on the Sharks here. Hertl gets to face his former team. Oh, goodness. All right. Let's take a breather after that one. And check out some stats. Why'd I go all the way there? Actually, in that series, they kind of looked like they did step back up. Overall in that series, I should say. At least Line crept back up there. Alright, how are we doing since that first series? Like, yeah, okay, that's better, but our goals against also shot up, so the ratio still isn't great. We're winning games, but power play's okay. Penalty kill's decent. 5-2 on home ice, 3-2 on the road. But we won the series, which is the important part. It's tight contests, but that's where it's good that we're winning these tight contests. We're getting it done in the clutch like we haven't done before. Holy hell, Trevor Wong, 10 points. Ehlers, 10 points. Line 10 points. Barry, 10 points. Hurdle 9. Scheifele, 9. Vesalainen, 7. Landeskog, 7. So we're not getting the crazy amount of point scoring from guys we need to, but we're winning games. Yeah, but we definitely need a bit more. Yeah, we're lacking. We're definitely lacking in a lot of ways. Hellebuck, he's doing what he needs to do. He's not like going crazy like it was in the first series, but he's shutting it down a lot more. Francouz did not play a full game, but he was in there and got credited with a loss. I guess they shared the loss, yeah, because we have 4 losses. Okay. Yeah, he came in relief in some game. All right. Well, it's good that we're getting a lot of points scoring from different places. That's all I can say. It's a good thing for us. But now we're taking on San Jose here. What the hell do they have? What is their deal? Let's see. Let's just see what the Sharks are bringing to the table. There we are. Kane, Couture, Sorensen. Oh, of course. Yeah, they're terrible. So, of course, they're here in the finals. Gambrell is, like, decent, but he's not going to be that great. Maybe 84, 85. Obviously, Carlson, still got Burns. These guys are all declining, though, at this point. For like they're not that good. What the hell? Apparently, Martin Jones is 2016 Martin Jones once again. They got Wash, Malevsky, Mondador. Different Mondador, not Steve. I'm not super impressed by what they have here. I'm really not. I'm really not super impressed by what they've got. But they're here for a reason. And could be on the back of Martin Jones, which has been a little scary for us at times because we've struggled to kind of score at times, right? I mean, we're getting a lot of depth scoring, so we could come in waves, but having no one at point per game here is a bit of a question mark. Will we be able to solve Martin Jones and the Sharks' defense and advance on to the Cup Finals, or will we lose for the second year in a row in the Conference Finals? Only one way to find out here. Us against the Sharks. Let's go. Game 1, Winnipeg. Do we have home ice? I think we do. Yes, we do. Don't care about that. We lost 2-0. We get shut out. That's not a good sign. Game 2 on home ice. Come on now. Oh, huge, huge, huge. Kyle Connor's back. Okay. Yeah, that's huge. Because I'm not gonna put him back in yet. I need to send someone down, obviously, so that'll be sure. Yeah, send him down. I know he'll clear waivers. He might get claimed. No, he's not going to get claimed. Okay. Oh, it's making me sim. Oh, now he's fully healed. Shit. It's going to be after the game, though, isn't it? Yeah, it's after the game. We won that game 3-2. Okay. So we even the series back up. That's huge. Another overtime victory. We're in the close games. It just feels like, excuse me, we've got what it takes. And we're shutting them down efficiently enough. Only 2 goals for in both their games. Unfortunately, they won one of those games, right? Liney's got 2 points in 2 games, so okay, that's not bad. But we got Kyle Connor back now, and now's the time where we make some shifts around here. Okay, so Vesalainen goes back here. Gotch goes back to the 4th line. Just how it's got to be. Sorry, Gotch, but it's just how it's got to be. Kyle Connor back in. Okay, now power play. Gotch, yeah, Gotch out. Connor back in. I think that was it. Besides some 4-on-4s. You know what? I'm going to min-max. Definitely min-maxing. Okay, he's back in there. Good. So it did it by itself. Yeah, it did it by itself. 3-on-3 doesn't matter. Neither does extra. Who do I have from extra attackers? Yeah, I'm digging that. Okay. Actually, you know what? No. Line A and Ehlers. Line A's earned it. Scheifele hasn't been so hot. Line A's earned it. Line A's our extra attack in case we don't have our first line out there, which you never know. Okay. Do I want Hurdle instead of Ehlers? Do I want a shooter? Maybe. 39 shots and that many games played. Probably want a shooter, huh? Well, I mean, he has the same... Yeah, screw it. Ehlers is shooting just as much, so really no reason to make that move then. Roslovic and Wong have the same face-offs. I guess I'll keep Roslovic in there. All right. I think that's good. Okay. Well, we got Kyle Connor back. We are back at full strength here. That's big for us. Now we're much stronger of a team, and luckily we're in a 1-1 series tie with the Sharks. All right, game 3 on the road now in the SAP Center. Can we get the job done here? Game 3. No, we can't. 4-3 loss. That's a tough one. Oh man, that's a tough loss. How are they scoring so much against us? Game 4. Come on, Winnipeg. Yes, 4-1 victory. That's what I'm talking about. Got the shutdown, got the goals. Series is tied at 2 games apiece. Back on home ice for game 5. Pivotal. We got to win this game. Winnipeg, we got to win it. Let's go. Big game 5 here. Big game 5 here. I'm just best linesing because that'll actually fix it a bit, and I'll put back in Sullivan where he needs to be. He is back in there. Oh, because the dude's injured, isn't he? Yeah, perfect. Game 5. Oh, 3-1 loss once again. Fuck me, man. Are we really not going to beat this team? I'm going to see what their lines are now officially because we should have them more scouted. I want to see what team's friggin' beating us. No, don't worry about it. Worry about that after. Let's just worry about... What do I do? Do I move more? 15 points. 12 only? Really? Scheifele, man, come on. Only 10 for you. Kyle Connor's got 2 in 3 games played. Let's do that. Let's move Kyle Connor up. He's minus, but whatever. He's had a good little stretch there. Let's move that up. I'm not happy. Landeskog's only got 10 points in 17 games played. Not good enough. Scheifele's only got 12, but it's better. Gonna try Kyle Connor up here on the top line. He got 2 points in 3 games. I mean, he's on a better pace than Landeskog at least. Yeah, let's try this out. Ugh. Alright. We need to win 2 straight here to advance on to the Cup Finals. Game 6 on the road in SAP Center. We lost our chance to get the advantage on our home ice. Now we gotta win a game on the road to force Game 7 on home ice. Come on, Winnipeg. Big Game 6. Yes! 5-1 victory. That's huge. And we forced a Game 7. We're leaving these lines as they are. Don't care if he's back. He's depth. Jimmy Sullivan's in there. All right. All right. Big Game 7. That's all I can say. Get the job done, boys. Get the job done. This is our ticket to the Stanley Cup Finals. Let's go. Let's punch it. Come on, Winnipeg. Get the job done. Power play. Power play. Can we capitalize? It's a long one. Holy hell, we can't capitalize. But Landeskog, newly appointed to the second line, gets the opening marker. 1-0. We're out shooting him as well. Looking good. Looking good here. Uh-oh, they're catching back up in shots. Hellebuck so far shutting the door. And after 1, they really caught back up in shots. They kind of dominated the tail end of that first period. 1-0 lead, though. So Hellebuck weathered the storm. Our defense weathered the storm. All right, second period. Come on, Winnipeg. Keep it up. Keep her going here. There we go. Gotch, Manuel Gotch. Another goal from in-tight, but Couture stops the bleeding, makes it a 2-1 game. Power play for Winnipeg. Can they take back that 2-goal lead? They cannot. Maintaining a 1-goal advantage here late into the second period. Come on, Winnipeg. Get another one. Get another one. All right, heading into the third period with a 1-goal lead. It's tight. It's tight here. Come on, Winnipeg. Hellebuck, keep shutting the door. Offense, we need at least one more. We need that insurance marker. Who's going to provide the insurance for this squad? Come on, Winnipeg. Come on, boys. 10-minute mark. Come on, guys. Who's stepping up for us? We don't know. Penalty kill. 5-minute mark. We killed it off. That's huge. Come on, Winnipeg. Shut the door. Shut the door. We did it. Hellebuck. What a game. Shuts the door, and we win Game 7 by a score of 2-1 to advance on to the Stanley Cup Finals. Oh, yeah. Jones and Hellebuck stars of the game. Shattenkirk with a pair of assists gets the 3rd star, but what a goaltenders duel. We just came up on the right side of it, and we are off to the Stanley Cup Finals. Really? Is that what we're doing here, game? Fuck me. Can you, like, give me a break at some point? I'm gonna put Cop in there for now just to see. It was like, what did it say, 29th of something? Is it of this month? So if so, it's not bad. But we have oh god, it's Toronto. Toronto in the Cup Finals, a Canadian. Oh, the god, they're 12-3. Oh, the worst time ever to lose Scheifele. Literally, I'm gonna sim up to the day of to see if he's maybe back and I can make him play through injury. I cannot. He's not. It said the 29th, right? And it was May. It shouldn't have been June. No, it better not be. It was May, right? I think it was May. It's just back spasms. Fuck, dude, that sucks. That really sucks, though. That's a huge loss. And now we gotta fix our lines. This is insane. This is absolutely insane here. What do I do? Kyle Connor can take face-offs. Not well, but he can take face-offs. Ugh. Nah. Why is he so low? Fuck me. Let's do this. Yeah, let's help out. Yeah, Kyle Connor didn't do great on that top line anyway. I'm putting Trevor Wong in here because he's produced really well. I'm trusting the kid. I'm throwing the kid up there. He's done very, very well. So he's earned that ice time in my opinion. Gotch moves up there. Cop goes down there. I gotta fix power plays here. So Wong goes up. Put Gotch back in here. Again, he's not out for too long, but this is a Stanley Cup Finals, man. We cannot take any chances. And that's all I'm gonna really do. I'm not gonna worry about like the four man or anything like that. I'm not gonna worry about the rest of it. Oh, but power play and 5-on-5 is definitely important. So we're gonna try to trust the kid Wong to get the job done. He doesn't have the best face-offs or anything like that, but it is what it is. We're moving Landeskog back up onto this line because I want some chemistry. I want the chemistry at least spread out. And Wong needs all the help he can get. Oh man, what a tough loss. We have battled through so much adversity here in the playoffs and before the playoffs, after the deadline especially. But you know what? We've come out on the other side. We're here in the Cup Finals. We're taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs. Nylander, Tavares, Marner, Kerfoot, Matthews, Johansson, Engvall. We don't really know much about him, but that's what their lines are supposedly. Where's Riley? He's not scratched. There's no way Riley's scratched. Maybe he's coming back from injury, or maybe he's currently injured. Either way, hard to say what they have. We know the players they have. Where they're gonna play is we'll see. We'll see where they're gonna play, and we'll see where they end up. Hellebuck, you got to do your thing, man. We didn't check the stats. I'll check a bit of it. Let's just see what we're up against here. What the hell are we up against? Our stats: 2.84 goals for, 2.47 goals against. Power play not amazing. Penalty kill's good. Leafs on the other hand. Oh god, that power play's scary. And oh man, oh god. Holy hell. Oh my goodness. Great penalty kill, great power play, great goals for, great goals against. This is an elite. How the hell do we beat these guys? And they got Freddie Anderson back there. Oh my goodness. This is yikes. And we're on the road here. First time being on the road, and we don't have Scheifele. Ugh. Well, this is what separates the men from the boys, Winnipeg. Are we good enough to get the job done? We're starting on the road. They've been good. Whatever. Who cares? That's the East. Maybe the East is weak. You never know. Game 1. Let's go Winnipeg. Game 1, 5-4 loss. We made it close, but yikes. Damn. Tough one. Game 2. We scored goals, though. I like that. We just got to get the shutdown going. There we are. 5-4 victory. Even the series up at 1 goal apiece. Maybe this is going to be a back-and-forth offensive series. Who knows? I don't know how well we're going to be able to keep them off the board, but Game 3, home ice now. We got the split on the road. Let's start off on a good note here on home ice. 6-3 win. That's huge. Huge win, baby. All right, that's good. Can we somehow get a 3-1 series lead? Can we shock the world and get a 3-1 series lead right here? I say we do it. We're on pace for it. I say we do it. Oh, Scheifele's back, and that's before. Okay. Yeah, Scheifele's back. We're obviously putting him in there. No reason not to. Gotch back. Wong back. Scheifele in. And we'll fix the lines power play, which is the only place I did anything. Do that. And Scheifele back in. Captain. We need our captain. I think that was it. All right. He's back. Our boy's back. Now, do I want to switch? Do I want to switch it back to what? To those type of things? Actually, no, because Connor's done incredible there on that second line. So, no. Oh, we lost 2-1. Oh, my God. Series is tied 2 games apiece. We shut them down, but they shut us down. Oh, it's just been a back-and-forth battle here. Game 5 on the road. Pivotal. Can we steal another game here on the road? Come on, Winnipeg. Yes! A shutout, 2-0. Huge. And the cup is in the building here in Game 6. Us with a chance to advance. Not advance. Win the cup. What am I talking about? 3-2 series lead. The cup is in the building. So you know what that means. We go into the press box here and we experience it firsthand. Can we pull off the upset here and beat the touted Toronto Maple Leafs? Wow, we haven't got a single shot here. Power play. There's a chance. First shot, first goal. Mark Scheifele on Freddie Anderson. That's huge. Huge. This isn't Game 7, Freddie Anderson, though, so we got to be careful. Wait a sec. Lowry makes it 2-0. Winnipeg, what a start. What a start for Winnipeg. But it's just that. It's just a start. This is the first period. The Toronto has so much offense. All right. After 1, 2-0. 9 shots to 7 in our favor. That's a great first period here for the home ice fans. We got to keep it going here. Second period. Come on now. Come on, Winnipeg, another one. Don't stop. Don't let your foot off the gas pedal. This team can get back into it. Keep pressing. Keep forechecking. Oh, 5-on-3. Another power play goal. It's Line A. It's 3-0 here. Winnipeg just might have what it takes to do it and win the cup here. Can we? Can we do it? Battling through adversity all year. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Oh, it's similar colors. Sorry, I saw the color. I got excited. No, it's Noshik, though. All right. Don't get excited yet. After 2, 3-1. It's a 2-goal lead. 18 shots to 19 going into third period here. Deep breaths, guys. This is the biggest 20 minutes of hockey of your life. Do not squander it. You have the advantage. Do not squander it. Winnipeg Jets, let's go. Third period. Come on, boys. Let's go. Give me that insurance. Go. God, Toronto's coming out heavy. They're shooting the puck. We're having trouble entering the zone, but Hellebuck back there staying on his head. 10-minute mark. It's a huge first step for us. Is Hellebuck enough to win the cup for us? 5-minute mark. Power play for Toronto. We shut him down, and that will do it. The Winnipeg Jets are your Stanley Cup champions. What a feeling this is. All the adversity we faced at the tail end of the season and in the playoffs. Connor was injured. Roslovic was injured. Scheifele got injured. And we still battled back in all these ways and were able to not only make it to the Stanley Cup Finals, but to win it here in 6 on home ice in front of our fans. Not only that, beating one of the most elite teams in the NHL, the Toronto Maple Leafs. What an achievement. More than deserved here for these boys, and my goodness. Oh, the handshake line, nothing but respect between the two Canadian squads. It's been a while since it's been an all-Canadian Stanley Cup Finals. The ratings must have been through the roof, and we will live on in history. We will be the ones who won the Stanley Cup over the Maple Leafs. An historic year and an historic performance from Connor Hellebuyck. Oh, really? Really? It's to Laine and not Hellebuyck? I don't know about that. What? Okay, I guess. Marketing? Alright, well, they gave it the Conn Smythe to Laine with 18 points. I guess. I don't know if I 100% agree with that, but alright. Hellebuyck, in my eyes, is the Conn Smythe winner. He got the job done for us when it was looking grim. I'm kind of shocked that it's not him, but whatever. Here's the main trophy that we all worry about. Mark Scheifele. There, the captain. And he will be the first to hoist the cup. Gary Bettman's trash app and his monkey butt bald spot. There it is, baby. The Winnipeg Jets Stanley Cup champions. Oh my goodness, the whiteout. Look at how beautiful that looks in the stands. Look at that. The fans out in full force. There for us 100% since the beginning. Manuel Gotch getting a chance to hoist that cup. What a sport he was. Playing between, you know, third, fourth line. Moved up a bit, getting some power play time in there. Just being a guy who would do anything for us. And oh, Kyle Connor, what an experience for you, man. A tough injury to deal with, coming back and playing with your heart and soul as you do. All 6'1" of you. This is a bit of a small frame, but you're not afraid to play both sides of the puck. And you are a huge reason why we got the job done here. What a season. What an achievement. The Winnipeg Jets, Stanley Cup champions. It's going to feel great saying that for a bit. And there he is. There's the man, Hellebuyck. Give him that trophy. He deserves this and beyond. He kept us in games probably that we had no business winning. All the overtime wins we got. Yeah, it takes a big goal, but it takes a goaltender to keep you in there. So here we are. They're Stanley Cup champion. Winnipeg Jets on top of the world. We'll be back next year. The cup is in the middle.